When I was young, my dad invented something that became really popular years later. It's called random acts of kindness. When I was growing up, my dad never let me beat him in checkers. When I was 13, I mastered the game. I never beat my father. He never let me win. Disappointment's a part of entrepreneurship and sales, and how you deal with disappointment can be one of your greatest assets. My dad gave me that gift. My dad was a perfect example of how simple can be extraordinary. To my father, his family was his treasure. When I was young, my dad invented something that became really popular years later. It's called random acts of kindness. My dad grew up in Brooklyn with 3 generations living in a tiny little apartment. My great-grandfather, my grandfather, and my dad in a tiny little apartment. Underneath, they opened up a paint shop. And my dad liked to play checkers. That's what he did in Brooklyn. He played checkers. He was a great checker player. When I was growing up, my dad never let me beat him in checkers. Never let me. My dad was the checker champ of Brooklyn. When I was 4 years old, my dad taught me how to play checkers. He beat me, no mercy. Never let me win. When I was 8, I got really good at the game, and my dad would beat me and heckle me like, "You can't even beat your old man?" Ridicule me. When I was 13, I mastered the game. So my dad took the back row, the most important row of checkers off of his side of the checker table, and he still beat me. I never beat my father. He never let me win. I never beat my father until about 2 years ago. Got him. I was at my parents' house, and out of nowhere, my father turned to me and said, "Jesse, my son, you want to play checkers?" And for the first time in my life, I beat my dad in checkers. And I realized that my dad's taught me a lot about business and personal development through the game of checkers. Show of hands, how many parents in the room? Who has kids here? Whoa. Disappointment's been stripped from kids. Disappointment's been stripped from kids. Kids make every team. There's participation trophies. Where I live, it's mandatory. Every child has to invite every kid in the classroom to your kid's birthday party. Disappointment's a part of entrepreneurship and sales, and your kids will be disappointed. And how you deal with disappointment can be one of your greatest assets. My dad gave me that gift. He taught me at a young age that nothing would be handed to you, Jesse, not even by your own father. But if you want something really bad and you work really hard at it, even if it takes 55 years, then maybe, just maybe, you can get to your goal. And as I became an entrepreneur, those lessons became very valuable to me. I slept on 18 different couches between the ages of 18 to 22. 18 different friends put me up couch to couch to couch as I tried to figure out how I was going to make it as an entrepreneur. I was a kiddie pool attendant.